Okay, then let me start with today's topic. Okay, wait for a few minutes. Okay, so today I will be discussing about the litter management and hygienic practices in poultry farm. Okay, so today's class actually supposed to take by Madam Ranjana, but she is out of station. So today I'm continuing with this topic. Okay, so litter management. I hope already this topic already covered with all of you. But again, I want to discuss this topic with you people, as it is very, very important. Okay, as well as theory as well as practical aspect. Okay, so can anyone tell me what is the definition of litter? What is poultry litter? Sanjay. Sanjay, am I audible to you? Sanjay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sanjay, can you tell me what is the definition of litter? What is litter? And how it is Okay, so can anyone tell me this one? What is litter? What is the definition of litter? Poultry litter. Anyone from all of you?
It is used as a bedding material for the poultry, and it is the garbage, rubbish.
No. So that's what I want to know. Okay, so what is the difference between the litter with the bedding material? Okay, both are not same. Okay, one is litter, the other one is the bedding material. Okay, so don't get confused. So let me start with today's topic. Okay, so let us know about what is litter. Okay, so litter is nothing but the mixture of poultry manure and bedding material. Okay, so bedding material means like a rice husk, okay, sawdust, chopped straw, or wood shaving. If you are using for bedding material, then it is called bedding material. Okay, for bedding purpose. And when this bedding material is mixed with the manure, poultry manure, okay, so poultry manure, then it is called litter. So litter is a mixture of poultry manure and bedding material. Now, why it is important, this one, management of poultry litter? Can anyone tell me why it is important?
Sir, to remove toxic gases like ammonia.
If you don't manage, then some pathogens can.
To prevent the infection of Oxidiosis.
Okay, very good, Somadev. So anyone else? Can anyone else incorporate something more?
Sir, it is
It is? Okay, so let me continue with this topic. Okay, so let us know what is litter. Okay, litter is a mixture of poultry manure with the bedding material. Okay, when it is mixing with the manure, then it is called litter material. Okay, so the examples of materials like rice husk, then sawdust, then chopped straw, and wood shaving you can utilize for bedding purpose. Okay, and when it is mixed with the manure after a few days, then you can consider this is a litter material. Okay, litter. Okay, definition is litter. Okay, so don't get confused. Now, why this management of litter? Why it is important? Okay, and what are the good qualities of good litter material? So let us know about the good qualities of litter material first. Okay, so whenever you are choosing any material, okay, this is not litter, okay, material, okay, litter material. So whenever you are choosing the litter material, so one should be, or the character should fit all this character. Okay, so first one is it must absorb moisture from the dropping. Okay, so it whatever material you are choosing, either sawdust, wood saving, or paddy husk, so it should absorb the moisture from the dropping. Okay, so as you know, the in case of poultry dropping, it is combination of feces as well as urine. Okay, so in case of poultry, both feces and urine, it is coming togetherly. Okay, so that's why water content also it is more. So the bedding material, it must absorb the moisture from the dropping. Second is it should release the moisture and dries up rapidly. Okay, first character is it should absorb, and the second one is it should release the moisture and dries up rapidly. It should dry up rapidly. Third one is it should be free from any mold growth. Okay, it should be free from any fungal growth. And the fourth character is it should be locally available. So whatever material you want to use for your farm, then it should be available locally. And last one is it should be cheaper. Okay, so whenever you are considering any material as a litter material, and it should be cheaper one. Okay, so these are the characteristics of good litter material. Okay, first one is it should absorb moisture, then it should release. Okay, it should release the moisture and dries up rapidly. It should be free from mold growth, locally available, biodegradable, okay, and cheaper. It should be cheaper. So these are the character. So this slide is very, very important. So I want to discuss in details this one. Okay, the factor affecting the litter quality. Okay, so these are the factors which affects the litter quality. Okay, litter quality means as you know, if the litter material, if it is too much weight, then it will lead to, or it will result in some certain disease. Okay, in case of poultry birds. Okay, so the factor like environment. Okay, environment, then ventilation of the house, then the drinkers, then the humidity. So all these factor affects the litter material. So let me explain one by one. Okay, how environment affects the litter quality. Suppose if there is too much rain, okay, too much rain, then definitely the humidity it will be more. Okay, and if humidity is more, then the litter material will get wet very easily. Okay. Second is ventilation. So if the ventilation of the animal house it is not good, as I already discussed in case of dairy cattle also, if the ventilation of the house is not good, then what will happen? The excess moisture from inside the house will not go outside. Okay, vice versa. Okay, so ventilation is very, very important, and it affects the quality of the litter material. Then drinkers, how it affects? Okay, drinkers means if there is any seepage in the pipeline, okay, means in from the drinkers, then the water will, if there is any leakage, then water will fall very easily, isn't it? There, if there is any leakage, then due to that water, the litter material will get wet very easily. Okay, so drinker also one of the factor. Then your health factor. Health factor means if the animals, means if the bird's body condition or the body is health condition is not good. Suppose if it is suffering from any diarrhea or something, then it will the litter material will get wet very easily. Okay. Then nutrition. Nutrition means suppose if you are feeding certain feed which is causing diarrhea or loose motion in case of bird, then also it will affect the quality of the litter material. Okay, it will get wet very easily. Then the last one is the flock management. So flock management is nothing but about the crowding. Okay, means suppose for one bird how much space is required if you are keeping them inside? Any idea? For one bird how much space is required? like the dairy cattle?
Sir, 1.2 meters square.
Okay, it is not meter square, Somadip. 1 meter square is too much space. Okay, so you please go through once. Okay, so if there is overcrowding, means if you are keeping more number of birds in a house, then what will happen? The litter, means the dropping material or the feces will be more. Is not it? The amount will be more. Then the litter material will get wet very easily. Okay, so these are the all factor. You please remember. Okay, these are the all factor which affects the quality of the litter material. Now going to the next slide, you see what are the consequences of the wet litter material. You see, if the litter material contains more moisture, particularly if it is more than 46% moisture, then what will happen? You see, the poultry dropping also, as we know, this is also contain uric acid. Okay, so the byproduct of the protein digestion in case of poultry, it is uric acid. Okay, and what about in case of human beings? What is the byproduct of the protein metabolism?
Sir, urea.
Urea. Okay, very good. But in case of poultry, it is uric acid. Okay, so this uric acid with high moisture, if the litter material is contains more water, then there will be hydrolysis of the uric acid. Okay, that the uric acid will break down into two parts. Okay, there will be hydrolysis of the uric acid, and because of this hydrolysis, there will be a formation of ammonia. Okay, so there will be a formation of ammonia, and this ammonia is very corrosive. Okay, ammonia is very irritable. Okay, whether you have smelled this ammonia or not, I do not know, but this ammonia is very irritable. Okay, so if anyone smell this ammonia, then one can understood. Okay, so this ammonia, because of this ammonia, the bird will suffer from certain diseases. Okay, so this is the cycle. You see, you just have a look how this ammonia or how this cycle happens. Okay, so this is the uric acid plus the wet litter material. So if the litter material is wet, or means wet means if it contains more water, then it will cause the breakdown of the uric acid, okay, into ammonia. So this is the ammonia. So this ammonia, what will it will cause? So if the birds are inhaling the ammonia from the environment, then what will cause? The lining epithelium of the respiratory tract, okay, will get damaged. Okay, so if the lining epithelial of the respiratory tract is damaged, then they will certain respiratory diseases. Okay, respiratory diseases, as well as the second condition is they will suffer from eye problem. Okay, eye problem means there will be conjunctivitis and all because of the ammonia, free ammonia. Okay, and the third one is they will suffer from certain leg problem also. Okay, leg problem means this ammonia will cause the burn. Okay, burn means it will lead to some burn injury type lesion in the foot. Okay, in the feet. Okay, so it is called hock burn and pedodermatitis. Okay, so these are the diseases. No need to remember all this, but you should know what are the consequences of the ammonia. Okay, and how to reduce the formation of ammonia. Okay, so how to reduce the formation of ammonia? By good management of the litter. Okay, so if you are managing the litter material in a proper way, in a scientific way, then the formation of ammonia will be less. Okay, so if ammonia is more inside the house, then animal means the birds will suffer from respiratory disease. Second one is conjunctivitis. Third one is leg problems. Okay, so these are the disease condition. So how it is happening, I hope now you can explain, is not it? This ammonia, while inhaling, it will cause the damage of the lining epithelium of the respiratory tract. Okay, lining epithelium means all the in respiratory tract, some lining epithelium is there, then cilia is there. Okay, so if it is damaged, then the normal mechanism will not work. Okay, so as a result, the pathogen will be accumulating in the respiratory tract and it will cause diseases, respiratory diseases. Second one is conjunctivitis. Third one is leg problem. So these are the factors. So I'm going a little bit back So these are the factor which leads to the high moisture content of the poultry litter material. Okay, so these are the factor. First one is environment, second one is ventilation, relative humidity, then drinkers, then the nutrition of the nutrition means whatever feed you are providing to the animal. Flock management means if you are keeping more number of birds in a certain space, then definitely the litter material will get moist very easily, isn't it? And the last one is the health factor. Okay, if the birds are not healthy, if they are suffering from any diseases, diarrhea, okay, then or if the dropping is too much watery, then it will cause the wet litter material easily. And you see the wet material plus the poultry dropping will lead to hydrolysis of the uric acid, and there will be a formation of ammonia. So this is the normal cycle. Okay. Now Somadip.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain how this ammonia is formed from the poultry litter?
Yes, sir. So ammonia is formed from the litter, and it causes various types of problems like respiratory problems, and in leg it causes severe burns. Then it is formed from litter moisture by hydrolysis of uric acid. Then ammonia forms.
Poultry dropping, it contains uric acid. Okay, this is the normal byproduct. Okay, byproduct of means after metabolism of the protein, this is the end product. Okay, uric acid in case of bird. Okay, for human being it is urea, as you said. Okay, so this uric acid plus the wet litter material. Okay, not the dry one. Okay, if the litter material is already wet. Okay, and if it contains more moisture means the percentage is more than 46%, then it will cause the hydrolysis of the uric acid to ammonia. Okay, and this ammonia will cause the damage of the respiratory tract, as well as it will cause eye problems as well as food problem. Okay, feed problem. So now is it okay? Somebody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now can you explain why the management of this litter material is very, very important, and how you will manage the litter material so that it will not get wet very easily? How you will manage? Somebody, can you explain?
Sir, I will manage the litter. Yes, sir. Sir, by keeping all the manure from the litter away, by cleaning the manure and the wet conditions in the litter.
Okay, so these are the factors one should consider while managing the poultry litter. Okay, so first you need to keep the environment optimum. Okay, so environment we cannot keep optimum, so this is environment factor. But housing, okay, housing is very, very important. Okay, so there should be good ventilation. Okay, so the drinker, when it comes to the drinker, then there should not be any seepage from the pipes. Okay, from the drinking water pipes or from the drinker means the drinkers. Okay, means feeding trough and water trough. Okay, there should not be spillage of any water from the water trough. Okay, then the flock management means you should not keep too many birds in your one place. Okay, it means in a simple word, it is overcrowding. Okay, you should avoid overcrowding. Okay, so if it is overcrowded, then the litter will get moist very easily. Okay, health factor means if the birds are suffering from certain diseases and all, then the feces will contain more water. Okay, due to the bad health condition. So in that case also the litter material will get moist very easily. Okay, so these are the factors you please consider while managing the litter material. So these are certain litter-borne diseases. Okay, so first and foremost important is coccidiosis. Okay, coccidiosis is one protozoal disease. So now at this point, no need to remember and no need to know how it is happening. But these are the diseases which is directly related to the wet litter material. Okay, so if the litter material is wet, then it will cause coccidiosis, aspergillosis, and colibacillosis. Okay, colibacillosis is nothing but E. coli infection. Okay, I hope you know what is E. coli. So E. coli is one bacteria. Okay, so this colibacillosis is caused by bacteria. Okay, coccidiosis is protozoa, aspergillosis is one fungal disease. Okay, so these are the diseases which is directly related to the litter. Okay, these are litter borne. Okay, that's why the word came litter borne. Okay, so if the litter is not good, then this disease may happen. Okay, and the ammonia part is there. Okay, so next is litter management. Okay, how we will manage the litter. Okay, so how we will manage the litter? So first and important step is regular, what it is called? How will manage, Somadip? How will manage the litter so that it will not get wet very easily?
Sir, I will manage the litter by making the ventilation good.
Okay.
By ensuring
racking or
that the health is good.
Yes. So Rahul, what he is telling, it is very, very correct. Okay, racking means you need to with some certain material, and in this picture you see these are the certain equipment which is using for racking. Okay, racking means you so that because of this racking, there will be no formation of the cake. Okay, you have to avoid the cake formation of the litter material. Okay, so if it is too moist, then the litter material will be like cake. Okay, cake means it will not break very easily. Okay, so if it is not breaking very easily, that is a clear-cut indication of the high moisture content. Okay, so racking is very, very important in order to avoid the cake formation. Okay. Then second one is your sprinkle. Okay, sprinkle a mixture of wood ash and fertilizer grade sulfate. Okay, these are the certain fertilizer also you can add to the litter material in order to prevent the ammonia gas release from the litter material. Okay, so you can mix certain fertilizer also at the rate of 4:1 to avoid and to prevent the ammonia gas release from the litter. Okay. Then you can add some lime also. Lime is nothing but lime may be avoided when that will increase the pH of the litter, which in turn release more ammonia from the litter and also favors the growth of E. coli in most of the pathogen of poultry. Okay. Then at the beginning of the litter, it should contain only 12% moisture. Okay, means in the beginning. Okay, when you are keeping or starting the rearing of the birds, at that time it contains only 12% moisture. But after or over the period of time, the moisture content used to increase. Okay, because of the dropping material. As you know, the dropping material of the poultry, it is wet. Okay, so that's why the water content of the litter material also it is increasing. Okay, but it should not exceed more than 30%. Okay, you should remember. Okay, it shouldn't the moisture content of the poultry litter should not exceed more than 30%. So if it is more than 30%, then immediately you need to change the litter material. Okay, you need to change the litter material. Otherwise, there will be a formation of more amount of ammonia as well as litter-borne diseases. Okay, litter-borne diseases like coccidia, aspergillosis, and colibacillosis. Okay, so this is the housing system. How housing system is important. So housing system, when it comes to housing system, first and foremost important is ventilation. Okay, so ventilation means proper ventilation should be there, so that I have already explained in case of dairy housing also, so that the humidity temperature inside the house will be maintained, then humidity also it will be maintained, as well as the excess ammonia will be going outside, okay, from inside, from outside. Okay, so excess ammonia also it will go from inside to the outside. Okay, so this is the importance of the housing system in case of poultry, and it is very important. Okay, so the hygienic part I will be explaining later on. So today it is up to this only. So this is the picture showing how the uric acid is break down to ammonia. Okay, so you see this is the poultry litter material. Okay, it contains uric acid. Okay, uric acid, then the different factors, how it is affecting the uric acid to the formation of urea. Okay, now whether I want to ask one more question to all of you. This one, I hope you have seen the poultry litter, poultry dropping or not. So in the poultry dropping, when white color spot used to be there. Okay, so what it is? Anyone having any idea? You have seen or not the poultry dropping? So there will be
uric acid.
Okay, so Rahul is telling it is uric acid. So what about other? Sanjay, in poultry dropping, whether you have seen or not, some white color spot used to be there. Okay, every time. Okay, so what it is? What is that one? Sanjay. Okay. Okay. Rinwanga. Whether you have seen the poultry litter material or not, poultry dropping.
Yes, sir.
So what it is? There is a white spot used to be there in the poultry dropping. So what is that?
Sir, uric acid.
Uric acid. Okay. So that one is the uric acid. Okay. So this uric acid will break down into ammonia if the moisture content of the litter is too high. Okay, and if it is more than 46%, then this uric acid will break down into ammonia. Okay, and this ammonia gas is very irritable. Okay, corrosive. Okay, one cannot inhale the ammonia gas. Okay, as such. So if anyone is inhaling ammonia gas, then the respiratory tract, means the lining epithelium, will get damaged. Okay, so same thing in case of birds also. Okay, so if the birds are inhaling the ammonia which is producing from the litter material, then the respiratory tract will get damaged. Second one is there will be a eye problem like conjunctivitis, and third one is leg problem. Okay, so there will be hawk burn. Okay, hawk burn means the poultry feet there will be damage to the legs. Okay, so for this time being, you just try to remember these 3 points. Okay, so that's why litter management is very important in order to reduce the ammonia gas emission from the poultry litter. Okay, so if you can control the moisture level, then the ammonia gas will not form. Okay, and the diseases will not occur. Okay, it will not occur. So that's why the moisture content of the litter is very important. Okay, and to maintain the moisture content of the litter, you need to manage the litter material in a scientific way. Okay, so first one is raking of the litter material once in a week, at least once in a week. Okay, you remember. Okay, raking means just here and there. Okay, so you need to rake the poultry material, means the litter material, at least once in a week. Then second is you need to check the quality of the material. Okay, every time. Okay, so you just take little amount of poultry litter material and you just press with your in your thumb or in your hand. Okay, so if it is making any, if there is any cake formation, then it is a clear cut indication of the high moisture content of the litter material. Okay, and if the moisture content is very high and if it is more than 30%, then immediately you need to change the litter material. Okay, then you need to remove the old litter material and you need to put the new one. Okay, new bedding material. Okay, so this is about for today's class. So don't get confused about the litter and the litter material. Okay, litter is, the definition of litter is the litter material plus the poultry dropping. Okay, litter material, or you can say the bedding material. So for poultry we are not using the bedding material term. So in generally people will say bedding litter material. Okay, litter material is nothing but the bedding material. Okay, so bedding material plus manure is litter. Okay, so don't get confused. Bedding material is like paddy husk, sawdust, wood shaving. Okay, wood shaving means, what is wood shaving, Rahul?
Sir, after
What is wood
shaving
shaving?
the wood, sir,
Yes,
after
after
shaving the
shaving.
wood,
Okay. Yes. So wood shaving is after shaving the, just like for us also we used to do the shaving now. So for wood also, after shaving the woods, some material used to be there. Okay, so that is called wood shaving. So wood shaving also can be used as a bedding material for poultry. Okay, so these are the examples of bedding material, and when it, and with manure you can call it litter material. So I hope this is clear for you, isn't it? Now you can explain or not the importance of litter management, why it is important and how we will manage, so that the moisture content of the litter will not exceed more than 30%. Okay, so the different factors, you please try to remember what are the different factors. These are the different factors, you please try to remember. So while explaining the litter management, so if you can explain it this way, then it will give some good impact. Okay, so these are the factors which affecting the litter quality. Okay, so environment, relative humidity, ventilation, drinkers, health factor, nutrition and flock management. Okay, so one by one you try to explain. Okay, then according to this factor only you need to design your management practice. Okay, so Somadev, so how much space is required for one poultry bird when it is broiler, when it is layer? So it is different. Okay, in case of broiler and in case of layer it is different. Somadev, it is 1 feet square or 2 feet square?
1.2 square feet.
Huh?
Sir, 2 feet. 2 feet
Okay,
square.
so when you are yes. When you are keeping the bird under deep litter management, then it is 2 feet square. Okay, and when you are keeping the birds in a cage, then it is 1 feet square. Okay, not meter. Okay, meter is too much big area. Okay, so 1 feet square and 2 feet square. 2 feet square for the adult bird when you are keeping under deep litter system. Okay, deep litter system, then it is 2 feet square. And if you are keeping the birds under cage, okay, cage, what is cage? Somadev?
The cage is made up of metal wires.
Okay. So cage. Okay, so this cage also, for cage, if you are keeping the birds in a cage, then the space requirement is less than the deep litter system. Okay, and this what are the uses of this deep litter material? So I hope this thing also already explained. So this deep litter or the litter material, whatever is produced from the poultry house. Okay, this is the deep litter. Okay, these are the litter material. means after taking out from the poultry house, this is a very good source of protein, okay, animal protein as well as some vitamins, okay. So can you name the vitamin, which vitamin is highest in the poultry litter material? So this is a very
vitamin
good
B and
fertilizer,
B12.
okay. So
Vitamin B2
this
and
litter
B12.
material can be used for B2 and B12. Okay, very good, Aman. So this litter contains vitamin B2 and B12. This litter is a very good fertilizer, as well as you can utilize this litter for feeding the fish, okay, FISH, okay, fish, mostly, okay. So these are the uses of the litter material, okay. So this is a very good fertilizer. It contains certain amino acid also, certain vitamins, okay, and it can be used for feeding to the fish, okay, fish as well as a fertilizer, okay. Fertilizer also one can use this poultry litter material, okay. Is it okay? Then regarding the how much thickness and all, I hope all of you knows all this thing, okay. So initially it should be 3 to 5 inch, okay, thick, the bedding material, okay, the litter material. Then with the increasing with the time, the thickness of the bedding also it will increase, okay, and it will reach up to 8 to 12 inch, okay, by 6 week of time, okay. Means up to 5 or 6 week only you will be keeping the broiler or the birds, okay. So by that time it will reach 12 to 8 to 12 inch, okay. And the importance of giving litter, why litter should be given? Because it gives warmth, okay. Warmth means during the winter time the bird will feel cold, okay. So that time it act as a insulator, okay. So it will give warmth to the bird as well as, okay. So I hope this litter material you can explain it nicely now, okay. So the importance of litter material, you please go through once the what is litter, then the what are the examples of litter material, then the qualities of good litter material. You please try to remember: observe, release, free from fungal growth, it should be locally available, and it should be cheaper. Then the different factors, okay, what are the different factors affecting the litter quality? Then the mechanism, okay, how the ammonia is formed from the poultry litter, okay. So the mechanism you please remember, okay, the wet litter plus the poultry doping, then there will be hydrolysis of the uric acid, formation of ammonia, okay. Then this ammonia, how it is affecting the respiratory tract and the eyes and the legs, okay. You please remember, okay, this while after inhaling, or if the birds are inhaling the ammonia, free ammonia, then it will cause damage to the respiratory tract, it will cause conjunctivitis, okay, eye problem, then leg problem, okay. And the litter-borne disease, okay, the litter-borne diseases are mostly coccidiosis, aspergillosis, and colibacillosis, okay. So coccidiosis is one protozoal disease, okay. So in next year it will be discussed, okay, what is protozoa, what is fungus, okay. So for time being, you just remember coccidiosis, aspergillosis, and colibacillosis, okay. Then the litter management, okay. Litter management means you need to raking, okay, raking at least once in a week, okay. Remember, then how to test the quality of the litter? By keeping after you take little amount of this one material in your hand and you press with your hand, okay, thumb, okay. Then if there is any cake formation, then it is a clear-cut indication of the high moisture content, okay. And if it is falling freely, then you can consider the moisture content is minimum, okay. So what you can imagine, okay. Then this is about the management. So management means the management is mostly related to the moisture content, okay. It should not the moisture content should not exceed more than 30%. Okay, so this is about housing. For housing, I already explained. Housing is very, very important. Okay, when you are considering the litter management. Okay, so housing is directly or indirectly related to the wet litter. Okay, so this is about today's class. Is there any query? Aman Mina, is it okay? Okay. So I hope if this litter management, if it is coming in your final exam, I hope you will be able to write it down, is not it? Okay, you please remember, okay, and whenever you are studying anything, you try to correlate with the practical also, okay, practical aspect also, okay. So you please, I will be sharing this slide with you, all of you, okay. So you please go through once, okay. I hope Madam also given some this one. Madam also, I hope she has given some study materials. So you please go through the materials, okay, which is provided to you regarding the litter material, okay. Then should I close here? Somadeep, should I close here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Somadeep, Sanjay, how many are there? Sanjay. Okay. So in this one, in afternoon time, whether anyone used to take class or not. Otherwise, I will take the class. Okay, practical class. Okay. So yesterday we have discussed about the lactation chart and how to form the lactation chart and how to calculate the feed requirement. Okay. So today we'll calculate the labor charge and medicine cost and miscellaneous cost, as well as the how to calculate the fixed cost. Okay, so all these thing it can be discussed, okay, in the afternoon time. So afternoon time, is there any practical class? Okay, then I will take the class, okay, in the afternoon time, and the timing and all I will inform your CR, okay, Joshua. I will inform Joshua. Then accordingly, you please join the class, okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
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 Thank you.